Hello everybody, Chocolo Roberto here from a video review. This time we have Kingdom Chocolate, new brand. Not heard of them before myself, but yes, it's milk chocolate and cappuccino coffee centre. Have I said that right? Yes. So there we go, or milk chocolate coffee centre and cappuccino. I don't know how you want to say it. That might be better, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, basically there's a chocolate company called Montezuma. They do, I think they're a physical, bricks and mortar shop, but they have a website as well. And Twitter follower Jodie Hannigan, she mentioned about looking into them, and I have done. And I noticed they did some of these lovely little bars as well. So I've got some Montezuma bars to review, but I thought I'd do these first because I can't resist them for much longer. So yes, so there we go, lovely. Okay, so yeah, so I thought I'd give them a try. So this one is actually milk chocolate and cappuccino, so very nice. Yes, it says quality modern chocolate, Montezuma's cheeky little brother. So I assume they are made by Montezuma, but they've got, I guess, their own affiliation or whatever, some other mini thing. But it just is www.kingdomchocolate.co.uk. You can see their own website. I've not been there, as I went through Montezuma's website, which is probably, I'm not sure what it is actually, montezuma.co.uk, I don't know. Not sure. Maybe type into Google and find out. Montezuma's chocolate. Yeah, so basically it's a 100 gram bar, which is quite handy because it actually gives you per 100 grams, and it is 100 grams. So yes, there's 559 calories, 38 grams of fat, 25 of which are saturates. So obviously for a quarter of the bar, is segmented bar. I can't quite tell you what that is yet, but obviously if you have a quarter of it, then that would probably be a typical serving, I'd say. Maybe I'll do a caption for that, something like that. Yeah, so very nice. Well, there you go, 140 calories a serving, it does say on the front, and this little bit there, so yeah. It's a quite nice wrapper. It does have a bit of flourishes, so you can see it's a lot smaller than perhaps would think. But it's quite tight around it, so yeah. There you go. So there's a bit of air gappage. Yeah, so I think for old time's sake, why not? I don't think I've done this for a long time. So, so 17.5 centimetres with the flourishes, and without. About 13.5. See, these are about 4 centimetres. There we go. Right, natural cookie. So basically, yeah, so it says, welcome to the tantalising world of Kingdom Chocolate. We think our new chocolate and uniquely flavoured bars as delicately decadent and most certainly modern British creativity. You're endlessly excited by chocolate and believe you don't have to compromise quality when having fun with chocolate. There we go. Right, so let's give it an open, shall we? It's a bit of a warm day today, so I'm a bit worried about some meltage. So do apologise for that. But there we go. So yeah, so you can see it's a 6 by 2 bar, so it's 12 segments. There you go. So you see a little crown on there. So yeah, it's melted in my hands. It's gone very warm. Yeah, so it wasn't warm earlier, but it's just gone really warm now. So yeah, so basically I think 25 kilograms. So I'm not sure. 3, 6. Yeah, I don't really know where. 6, 8, 10. So yeah, so it's just over 2. It's a bit of a strange one. They've given you a quarter, but it doesn't really divide into quarters very easily. So moving on to that, so it's about 2.5 chunks for that. So okay, let's give it a bit of a snap. Okay, so I've snapped it, and you can see it's kind of come out in those 2 chunks there when I snapped it. You can see the actual, there's not much of a gap there for you to allow for a decent snap, so it's actually broke at a weak point rather than a weaker point, which is not there. So it's done that. So what's happened is I've kind of, I guess there's like a, you see that these bits here, I assume they're like the coffee centre. So basically it's not snapped very well there, so that's a bit disappointing. So basically the coffee centre's here. So you can see actually as well, it's more chocolate than coffee centre as well. So I don't know what that will be. So maybe you want to break it down the vertical rather than horizontal. I don't know. Okay, let's give it a go. So yeah. lovely soft chocolate, of course. It's hot day outside. The middle, it's like a cream. It comes like a truffly centre. The chocolate's very nice. It's lovely creamy chocolate actually. It's I'd say it borders on the right side of creamy as well. I like it. It's very nice. It's got a bit of something to it without being delving into just overly creamy. But I said the coffee side of it is very difficult to taste. I have to say so. Here we go again. So you can see there's not much. I mean, you know, I think I'm kind of a cube there. This is left over from last time, so there's not much coffee there. Yes, that's definitely the coffee insert. That little bit there. So. It doesn't taste. It's not very strong, really, to be honest with you. It's a bit too weak, if you ask me. I say it's a bit like a truffle centre. You know, when you have chocolates with those truffle centres, those creamy, sort of almost buttery centres. You know, it's basically one of those. But yeah, it's very. It's just a bit too subtle, I think, for me. Yeah, so it's lovely chocolate, very nice. You know, quite creamy. It's. I think it's a really, you know, it's a lovely texture of chocolate, and I think it'd be quite nice just to eat on its own, really, you know, as milk chocolate. But for the coffee side of it, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. It's too weak. I don't think there's enough of it, really. Although, you know, the amount might not really matter. But it's a bit too weak. There's not enough strong coffee taste there, really, for me. I don't think you can barely taste it, and it's. If you were given it, you probably wouldn't really even know it was coffee. You know, if you have something like a Thornton's Continental Coffee Truffle or something like that, whatever they're called, or anything, or many other coffee types, really, I think they have a bit of a stronger taste than this. I don't know. I've had another coffee. I think I just reviewed a Wickedly Welsh coffee and biscuit bar, and that coffee was a bit subtle as well. So I don't believe it's just me, because I do have a cup of coffee every now and again, and I don't need thousands of spoonfuls of coffee in it to taste it, just one like everyone else. So yeah, I think yeah, I don't know, I think it's just a bit too weak, really. So a bit of a shame, especially when the whole thing is coffee. Yeah, a cappuccino coffee centre. So I don't know whether a cappuccino means it's got a caveat that it doesn't need to be as strong, but again, you know, when I go to a coffee shop, I often have a cappuccino. So, yeah, for me, this is a bit too weak. So a bit of a shame, but it's a very nice bar all the same. But I think if you're going to buy, you know, if you wanted a coffee chocolate bar, I think you'd look elsewhere, really. They say the coffee chocolates in Cadbury's Roses, for instance, is more stronger than this, you know. So, yeah. A shame, very disappointed, really. I was looking forward to that. So I think a 3.5 out of 5 for me. Not too bad though, as I say, but yeah, a bit disappointing. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, like my videos, leave a comment or two, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.